in some frequency setups. So we need just to click on stimulus and then start. See, here is the menu. So we can select the start frequency, click in the menu bar for 3, 5, 20, 50. Let us start at 100 megahertz. We have to click on OK. So start frequency is 100 megahertz here. See, here the scanning will start from the 100 megahertz. After that, we can select the stop frequency. See, let's see, to tick, we selected to 2 ticks, 2 gigahertz. Select OK. So this is the one way to change the start and stop frequency. Another way to select the frequencies like center or span. So just select your center frequency. Let us select it's a 2 gigahertz. Click OK. So see here the center frequency is 2 gigahertz, and again select the span. So after 2 gigahertz of center, let us select the span to 500 megahertz. Click OK. So we can see that the center frequency is 2 gigahertz here and span is 500 megahertz. So after this start stop frequency selection, we will move to marker. How to add a marker? Marker, okay, select and add marker. So see right now that marker 1 is at center 2 gigahertz, and you can see the span from here to minus 250 megahertz. It is 1.75 gigahertz, and here it is in plus 250 megahertz. So it's around 2.25 gigahertz. So here the center frequency. So for marker, there are different options. Add marker, we can add up to 16 markers here. Then select one, select two, and move it to, okay, this is the 2, 4, 3. So see, at the different frequency range, 1.83, 1.97, 2.09, 2.16. So we can select the frequency accordingly which we want to make the measurements. Another option in marker, remove markers. Either we want to select to remove the selected marker, like at this time the marker 4 is selected. So let us select marker 3 and we want to remove it. We have to just click on remove marker. So that 3 marker is removed. And if we want to remove all markers, then click on remove all markers. So we click here, remove all markers. So all markers are removed. Another option is a reference marker. If we want to see a reference marker, just click here. So this one at 2 gigahertz, it is our reference marker. You can set it up accordingly. To remove it, just click on remove marker. So marker 1 removed. We select the reference marker, remove marker. Okay. Another option is marker search. So we get different type of searches for a marker, like maximum value. If we click on minimum value, then the marker 1 will show us the minimum value in the chart. And we can also search the peaks like search peak and search peak left, so it will search the peak on the left side. See, okay. And same in right side, so it will search the peaks in the right side. Go back. We can also set the target, so we have to provide the target values from here. Transitions also, positive search or negative search or both, we can select it and just click on the target search, so it will search the target where the zero, our target value is right now 0 dB, so it will search the target which is either 0 or the nearby 0. So here is the maximum value, we can search the maximum, minimum, peak values. Okay, so this is the basic function of marker. After markers, let us go for the points. See, here are the points, measurement points. So basically, the measurement points by default is 201, and we can goes up to 20,000. 20,000 markers. So see, if we increase the measurement points, it will give us the most accurate value. So general, but it will decrease the measurement time. So we generally take it around at measurement points around 200. So the measurement time, it will be decreased. So these are the measurement points. Power, we can increase or decrease the power for this device. The maximum output power is 5 dBm and minimum power, let us see how much is it. It's 50. The minus 50 dBm is the minimum power for that device and plus 5 is the maximum. So by default the 0 is selected, and generally we take the measurements on the 0 dBm, but we can change according to our requirement. Sweep type, so different type of sweeps are there. What type of sweep we want? It is the linear frequency right now, the sweep type, or log frequency. Power range is here, you can set the better from here. So this is RF out on, so if we click it off, it means there is no RF output from the ports of the VNA. So on off, just click on it. So here is the power option, sweep types, different sweep types. We'll select to the linear frequency. Trigger, you want to hold it, just click on hold. It's a single trigger, just click on it and continuous. Generally we take the measurement on the continuous trigger. This option hold all channels. This will, if we click here, this will hold the all channels. Okay, continuous all channels. So, and trigger source, external or manual bus. Generally by default internal source is selected. So this is basic for stimulus. After that we move to measurement. See measurement. Okay, so we can select like in this trace here the measurement is selected as 11, so we can change it from here as 21, as 12. We can select it accordingly. So same like here we can select which S parameter we want to measure in this trace. After measurement the format comes format. So there are different formats which we can take the measurements, like in trace 1 S11 chiller. Right now the log mag is selected. If we want to check the VSWR, just click on SWR, so it will show the VSWR for the equipment connected to VNA. And phase, expand phase, like here we select log mag, it will show the return loss, and here we select the phase values or group delay, linear magnitude, real, imaginary. So select the phase here, S12, select the group delay here. Here let us select the Smith chart. So Smith chart operations are there. So this is the Smith chart. After format, scale. Scale is basically to scale the graph. We just click the trace 2 S21 parameter and click auto scale. So it will scale the values. Um, Select trace 3, auto scale all, it will auto scale the all values. Or also manually we can select like divisions, how many divisions we need in the screen, increase or decrease. See the division change. So generally by default it comes to 10. Reference position of the graph we can change from here. Right now it's 5. We can change it to 4, 2, 1 is the reference position. See here, reference value we can change from here, electrical delay, offset. So it is according to the requirement we can change. Average, select the average. So see here the averaging off, we will just click on it, it's on. So it will show you the average value of the graph. So then see the value is not moving so fast because it is showing the average value. If we click on it, so it's moving very fast. Now averaging factor we can change. We can also smooth the graph. Just click on, so smoothing is on. Off. Sum aperture can be changed. IF bandwidth also we change from here. Okay. So now IF bandwidth is 1.5 and it can goes up to 300, 500, 5 meters. Okay, so generally we take the measurements on 50 kilohertz, depends on your requirement. So this is the basic operations. Calibration we will do in next video. So we will show you how to calibrate, marker options, analysis. We have also one time domain option. See, select the trace, anyone, time domain on. So right now it is showing the measurement in the time domain. Till now we were just taking measurement in frequency domains. Right now the time domain is on. We can select the units, whether it is meter or second. and different type of parameters: start, stop, center, span, velocity vector. We can change from like limit test. We can do limit test. So these are the basics, and it's a system. We want to preset it, then we will preset it. So there is one more important element, is a save state. So when we make some changes in our screen, or set the parameters like start stop frequencies or formats, so we want to save it, just click on save state. So there are 10 states we can save, so we will just save on state 1. Okay, replace. Otherwise, if we want to give some name, then we can rename it. Like state 1, we will set it to test. T test. Click enter. So now the state name is changed to test. So preset option is there. When we click on preset, so the all things will be preset to the main part. So this is the first screen which we get after turning on the device. So in the system preset, just click OK. We will get the default value or default screen. So just we save a state. So we will recall the state. Recall the state 1. It was saved before. So we have to just click on it. So see, this is the state we saved. So it is recalled. So no need to change the parameters every time. Just change once and save to the state.